Here is a wildly unpopular opinion in these days we live in, but nonetheless, it is true. When you guys start dating someone, you meet them, that special someone, you go on a date, stop telling them on your first date all of your trauma that you've been through. And here's why. People who have been narcissist, and I hate using that word because everybody calls everybody that nowadays, but people that have physically hurt other people in the past will pick up on things. If you say, I stayed with someone, they hit me for this amount of time, you know what they hear? That you will allow that stuff to happen. They just have to make you feel safe enough to let that happen. If you open up to someone within the first couple dates that you go on or the first couple conversations, you are letting your guard down to the point to where if they are a predator, they're going to pick up on all of that stuff. I have been through this and I have seen it happen more than once. You think that you have found somebody that's literally listening to you because they're heartfelt and they care and you feel so connected with them. You don't need to connect with somebody over your trauma. You don't need to connect with this sexual partner over the abuse that you had in the past. I know people are going to come in here and say, people can share their truth. I'm not saying don't share your truth. I'm just saying don't put all of your eggs on the table. Like, what is that? The verse in the Bible, don't cast your pearls before swine. Learn the person that you're talking to. Learn the person, their characteristics, their traits, because you think you're opening up to someone, but what they're hearing is that you allowed abuse to go on, you allowed yourself to be cheated on, and they think, oh, okay, this is a target, this is somebody that I can do this to. I know this is controversy and not everybody's going to agree with this, but I promise you I have been through this. I thought I was opening up to somebody about feeling alone, about being hit as a child, about being abused as a child. I thought I was opening up to someone that was just such a great listener, and I never had anybody listen to me before like this. But in reality, they were taking notes of all of this stuff that, one, they would use to manipulate me, and two, that they would throw back up in my face if I had done something wrong. I'm telling you, I have been through this, and I'm trying to protect you. If I could go back and tell myself to shut up and talk about normal first date things, what we're eating, movies, not past trauma, not the fact that I was abused as a kid. Because if somebody is a predator, they're not hearing what you think you're saying. You're saying, look how strong I am now for overcoming all of these things. But what they're hearing is that I can victimize this person. I can control this person. I can use the pain that they've went through as a child or even as an adult to manipulate them and get them to do what I want. Because now you're also telling them that the bar is not very high for them to impress you or stand out in a good way. If you've been with somebody who physically hurt you, cheated on you, lied to you, manipulated you, stole from you, and you took care of because they wouldn't work, then where the hell is the bar, and what do they have to do to actually show you that they're going to stand out in a good way? So now all they have to do is not do those things that you just said that you dealt with for all of this amount of time. Don't share every part of you with someone that you just meet, because there are people that are picking up on that. There are predators and people that are looking for those vulnerabilities, for those open wounds, those scars that you are still healing from or that you think you have healed, but you're bringing up. Why are we talking about this stuff on a first date? Why are we talking about this with somebody that we want to be intimate with? Now, as you grow in the relationship and as you feel more comfortable with this person, yes. But if you're putting all of your stuff out there the first time you go out with them, they're not hearing what you think you're saying. I hope that helps somebody. I hope this protects somebody from opening themselves up to the same thing that they just got out of. I'm hoping that this helps somebody see things in a different way so that, one, you can know that you're more than what you've been through. What do you have good things going on in your life? That you're more than what you've been through. You are more than the abuse. You are more than the trauma. Share your story in the company of people that will hear exactly what you're saying. Share your story with people that will build you up. Share your story with like-minded people, your friends that have been friends with you while this was going on, or a therapist. Not all company is not every conversation is for all company.